Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. We are two ex-radio presenters. We used to do a breakfast radio show together. We got sacked, so we flew abroad to Mallorca, got very, very drunk and decided to start this podcast.
We are now sponsored by East Midlands AirportCasa Hotels and RedBrik Estate Agents.
We certainly are. Hey, I feel like you've brought the sunshine back from Florida. It was really dull and cloudy before you came back, but I am here for this sunshine.
Is it going to last? Is there any rain forecast?
Shall I have a look at the forecast? Bear with.
I hope not. I can't be doing bloody rain.
The only thing is as well, this time of year, hay fever starts, doesn't it?
Yes.
I met somebody yesterday and she was literally like, my eyes are killing me, my throat's hurting. So it's, I don't like that. Is it going to last?
Tell us.
Well.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, this is annoying, actually. So my family are up this weekend helping me get rid of a load of rubbish from the garden. We've got a skip coming tomorrow.
Which family members? Oh, you got a skip coming. Nice.
Yeah. So I've got my mother dearest.
Oh, please, can I come over?
You've never met my mum, have you?
No, I'm desperate to meet your mum.
No, I don't know. Oh, God, my mum's a funny one. So I don't know.
My mum's a funny one.
Yeah. All right, do you want to come over for a cuppa? I know, but I can deal with your
unannounced.
Oh, God, that will send my mum into a tizz. She'll be like, Becky, there's a random girl here. Who's this?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, pop over for a cuppa then at the weekend and I'll introduce you. Oh, God. It's her and it's my brother. My brother's fine.
Nice.
He'll be good. And that's it.
How have I not met any? I mean, I guess they live quite far away, don't they?
That's what it is. They live 3 hours away.
You're practically part of my family. You get invited for things before I do. Honestly, where's Becky?
I am. If Laura's family have any family events, I've been in your family WhatsApp groups before for events and things. I love it.
Yeah.
I think if my family were nearer, you would have met them, but it's just because obviously they're 3 hours away. Yeah, come and meet them this weekend. Then so we've got a skip coming tomorrow. We're going to put a load of rubbish in. Just looked, it's going to be raining this weekend.
No,
it's not what you need, is it, when you're in the garden?
Oh dear.
So weather's it's not going to continue. So make the most of the sunshine.
Talking about making the most of the sunshine. So obviously I've got back from Florida. By the way, no jet lag.
Yeah, well, I texted you this morning being like, what's happening? Are you all right? Were you up all night? Were you up early this morning? Do you know what day it is? And you're fine.
Literally feel fine.
I think you did good yesterday because you got yourself up, you stayed up for the whole day and then you went to bed at a normal time.
Yeah. The family WhatsApp, they were all really struggling. Felt dizzy, felt this, felt that. I thought, pull yourselves together. I went, I worked. I mean, we say worked loosely, don't we? But we recorded a pod.
Then we went to the pub.
Yeah, but I had a coffee.
Yeah.
You had a vino.
I did.
I had a coffee. But yeah, I don't know what's happened.
You've done well, mate. You've done very well.
Can I travel anywhere now and not get tired? Is that me?
Mrs. Worldwide. Just travels wherever and jet lag just doesn't even affect her.
However, my 14-year-old had to get up this morning because she's got a full day of school. Bless her. Now, I was a little worried. You know, like if you had an angry dog that was fine when it was asleep, but if you poked it, it would wake up and chew your ankles off. I was a bit worried for my safety, waking her up this morning. Now, on holiday, Rosie was like the nicest 14-year-old. I got a hug. She hugged me. Well, I hugged her and she hugged me back. She didn't like coil up into a...
This is big news. Even my Lily, because you put this on your Insta story, she was like, Mum, Rosie's hugged Law.
Oh my
big
God.
news.
Yeah. She would link arms with me walking around Disney. I mean, that's what Disney does to you. It will
transform
calm
you.
Any 14-year-old. Now, 14-year-olds, they are hard work. They hate you. Everything you say is wrong.
See, I've got this to come, haven't I?
I mean, Grace wasn't too bad, but ooh. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to wake her up. So I thought, Rosie, like stroking her. I was in the pounce position, as in like pounce away, not pounce on her. I was ready to run. Yeah. So she opened an eye and I was like, you all right? You know, like in scary movies, if they're waking up like a dragon and one eye opens and you're like, oh. And she's like, yawned. She even asked me to plait her hair before bed last night.
No.
I brushed her hair. I was like, oh.
How long do you think this is going to last? How long do you think the post-Disney glow is going to last for?
It lasted about 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Mum! I was like, yes, darling. Whilst making her breakfast. Oh, I can't find tights with that hole in. I was like, oh my God, so there I am trying to find tights that I don't have a hole in. Then she came downstairs and I went, are you a little bit stressed, a little bit anxious about school? No. So I was like, okay.
Okay,
and then she looked at the smoothie and she went, can I have a metal straw with this? And I thought, here we go.
It started.
So I went, darling, if you want a metal straw, you can look for a metal straw. And that was it. Oh, the metal straw broker. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, she pulled that cutlery drawer apart. Yeah, rummaging around, but then she got angry rummaging. I mean, I do that.
Oh, yeah, I like an angry rummage.
I was like, Rue, I don't think they're in there. I don't think. Could you?
Sorry,
could
sweetheart.
you perhaps? Yeah. Would you like me to pour it in your mouth for you? I was like, could you perhaps cope with a paper straw? Perhaps.
Do you think it would be possible?
Whilst I'm scrubbing her shoes, I literally kid you not, on my hands and knees, cleaning her shoes. Paper straw, darling.
Terrified, like, shaking.
Terrified, yeah. Anyway, to be fair, I was like, would you like me to give you a lift to school to save your legs? And she was like, no, I'll walk. I thought, okay, fair.
Yeah, good.
Fair enough, yeah. So the door shut and I was like, God.
You could have relaxed then, couldn't you?
But I think the Disney magic has worn off.
It's gone.
It
ain't there anymore.
But do you know what? She got up and went to school.
Fair play. But hey, there ain't no more scary than a 14-year-old girl, is there?
Pray for me. Right, shall I do my James thing now?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't even know what this is.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, my husband, and I'm not like slagging him off here, I don't want to do that, but sometimes he orders things and they're a bit odd. Like he once ordered a thing that hangs from a door and you lie down, you put your neck in it and then you pull a lever and it pulls your neck up.
Hang on, what? Are you trying to kill himself here? Like,
it's
what?
supposed to stretch your neck out. I mean, I literally was like,
horrendous.
If that goes wrong, you're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, that's risky.
Yeah. He used it once, never used it again.
That's probably a good thing, though.
Yeah, he once bought something that you sit in, you start winding this thing, and it pulls your legs apart, so you end up in the splits. I tell you what, though, he's flexible for a big man. I was like, Jesus.
Look at those legs being pulled apart.
Stretching again. He likes a stretch, does our James.
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. All these weird devices that he's ordering, it makes me think that James has got some sort of weird,
he hasn't.
fetishes.
He just likes a good stretch. And then, this isn't to do with stretching, but on holiday, when I've ordered something, I thought, oh God, here we go.
What now?
So it's a vibrating watch.
Here we go, I knew it. He's got some fetishes, guys.
It's a vibrating watch, right? And I went, why have you brought vibrating watch? I brought a new alarm, it's a vibrating watch. I went, why? And he went, well, so it doesn't wake you up in the morning. And I was like, I'm up before you most mornings.
So hang on. So he's not going to use like his phone as an alarm clock. He's going to be there
noise.
Vibrating next to you. That's going to wake him up.
Yeah, it's going to vibrate. So anyway.
Will the bed vibrate?
Well, this is my problem. So it came yesterday. It's a red little, it just looks like a little kind of band around his wrist. And I went, what's that? And he went, oh, it's my vibrating watch. Oh, I thought, oh God. And then he got it, well, this is the battery, you put it in. And I was like, oh, right, yeah. And he actually said the words, I'll be very interested to see how this works in the morning. And I thought, there's the man I married. There he is. There he is. Wow. Yeah. And I went, won't it just vibrate?
Yeah,
like,
won't it just do what it says?
Yeah. Or why don't you practice with it now? Why don't you set it for 60 seconds and you'll find out what happens?
Do you know what? I have to say, I'm kind of with James a little bit on this because you want to know how much it vibrates. Is it going to be like a little on his wrist, or is it going to be like a like a bed shaker?
His arm's going to be like, what?
Like he's having a fit in the morning. Yeah, like how much is it going to vibrate? Well,
he says the reason he's bought it is so because obviously you never wake a sleeping Laura. He knows the rule.
Oh, he knows. Right? Everyone knows that rule.
Because what sometimes he'll do is he'll put his alarm on for 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It'll go off, then he won't get up. And I'm like, why's your alarm gone off? Why have you woken me up?
I think I might be changed. I do the same thing. I set it early because then I can doze. I like to doze after my alarm goes off.
And then mine will go off an hour later and I'll get up and he's still in bed. So I think he just wanted a vibrating watch.
Sure, it's fetish.
But I'm worried that like, mate, what happens like in the night? He like takes it off and like accidentally, I don't know.
Well, Laura, what happened this morning? This is what we're all desperate to know.
Shall I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Nothing. My alarm went off. He was still fast asleep.
Oh.
I got up and I thought, he kind of half woke up, and I thought, shall I go? Oh, vibrating watch not work then, did it?
But you should have pretended. You should have gone. Why didn't you do that? Oh my God, mate, do it tomorrow.
I was trying to make a point of the fact that it didn't work.
Can you please do this tomorrow? So find out what time he's setting
Do you know
his
what we've
vibrating
got?
watch for.
Do you know what we've got? We've got a muscle gun that vibrates.
Oh my God, mate, get it under
get
the
it on
cover. Yeah. Oh my God, please, and video it. Get your phone set up and do it. We have to see this tomorrow.
A vibrating watch. Okay, I'll do it. He
Please
won't be
do.
happy. He will not. He won't even be happy I'm talking about this now.
I hope he goes mental. I really do. Please do it. I can't wait for this. I actually can't wait. I feel giddy. I like a bit of a prank anyway, don't I? So this for me is a good prank.
How long do you think he'll wear his vibrating watch for?
Oh, like one morning?
Yeah.
And I think he'll be like, nah, it's not for me.
I don't think it even...
I wouldn't want to be woken up by a vibration.
Well, also, what if... I mean, very rarely does he touch me because he knows not to. But what if he...
He knows.
Mate, he knows. But what if his arm's on me and it's the arm with a vibrating watch and it starts vibrating?
Well, you're both going to be vibrating.
Yeah, it's going to annoy me even. I'm going to be raging.
You are going to be. Do you know what I want? I've been looking at different alarm clocks and things. I want one of those ones that wakes up like with the natural sunrise.
Rose
you know?
has got one. Oh, of course, my
good?
14-year-old's got one. I wake her up with bird noise. God forbid Rosie uses a normal alarm.
Is it good though?
Yeah.
Okay, I might get one.
It starts dim and then it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and then...
I like that because
Bursts
I'm not one of these people. Like some people have to have darkness, don't they, to sleep, and they have to put their
hate
blind
it.
all the way down. I can't either because then the next morning you wake up in a pitch black room.
That's horrible.
And that's really hard waking up. I like to wake up with sunlight coming through the window.
Yes.
You know? Actually,
Yeah.
in the summer, I don't really need one of those alarm clocks, but
Yeah.
maybe the winter, I'll look
Yeah.
at getting one.
Yeah, do it. Rosie's got one.
All right.
Yeah.
Changing the subject slightly, want to ask you if you have heard of Sanpanku Eyes.
No.
Now, this is something I learned when you were away in Florida. This is what I was getting up to, okay? I was educating
Is this
myself.
going to be as interesting as your Kit Kat story yesterday? Because
no, nothing can top that. Let's
I think
be
that's
honest.
the best story you've ever told. I listened back
Guys.
to it to check and I was like, yep, it's the best story.
Guys, if you haven't heard the pod from yesterday, please go and listen to my best
It's brilliant.
story ever about a woman on a train. Anyway, Sanpanku Eyes. So a lot of people don't know what this is, right? I can't remember how I discovered this. How did I discover it? I don't know. Anyway, I think I was in bed.
Probably scrolling.
And basically, you know, Princess Diana, let's use her as an example, right? She has got Sanpanku Eyes.
Are you saying Sanpanku -eyes? Or is it Sanpanku Eyes? What is it?
Just Sanpanku Eyes. There's no dash. What?
Hang on, what? Is it all one word?
No, so it's Sanpanku Eyes, but there's no
Right.
dash. Okay?
That's what I meant. I meant
It's-
like a space.
Yeah, it's a type of eye.
Right. So,
But not everyone has it. So you look at me now and I'll tell you whether you've got Sanpanku Eyes or
I don't
not.
know if I bloody want Sanpanku eyes.
Mate, you're either born with them or you're not. Look at
What
me.
do you mean?
Oh, hang on. Come a bit closer.
Sanpanku.
No,
Oh,
panic over. No.
Damn it.
I thought you might have got a little bit of it. So basically what it is, right, is it's people who've got a very large amount of white underneath your pupil.
I haven't got that.
No, I think it's because you were looking up at me and then I was like, oh, has she? Has she? No, she hasn't. So Princess Diana had them. She's like one of the most famous people who had them. Because, you know, she had very sort of doe-like eyes.
Yes.
So if you look at it, if you Google it actually now, if you're listening.
How are we spelling Sanpanku?
So S-A-N-P,
N.
yeah,
San.
A-N-K-U, Sanpanku Eyes. So Billie Eilish has also got
okay.
Sanpanku Eyes. Princess Diana, we've mentioned her.
Boris Johnson?
Yes, I believe Boris has. Marilyn Monroe, I think she had.
Yes, there's they're very big eyes, aren't they?
Yeah, and you can see the whites of the
Yes.
eyes very prominently.
Morgan Freeman, Robert Pattinson. These are all quite good-looking
has he
people,
got
apart
it?
from Boris. Mhm.
Has Boris definitely got them then?
I don't know if that looks. No, it's not. But is that Boris Johnson?
So there you go, guys. I just wanted to, share my finds with everybody.
That's
Every day's a school day. Sanpanku Eyes. Google it and you'll see what I mean. And then I started thinking, have I got Sanpanku eyes? And I looked and I started like pulling my lid up. No, I haven't.
I've got Chinesey eyes.
Yeah, you've said this before. You have, haven't you?
Yeah, we reckon Mum maybe had a Chinese milkman.
Fling.
Yeah.
Did she spend any time in China?
No, that's
okay, but yeah.
We've all got them. It runs in the family.
Interesting. Yeah, your nephew has, hasn't he?
Yeah. Nephew, Grace.
Interesting.
Oh, somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
Somewhere along the line it happened. We always look for what's going on in the world. I have to say, there's not much apart from this bloody alert that's happening on Sunday. Everyone's talking about that. Listen, I'm cool with it now. After being in America and getting that...
Yeah, you're like, yep, come at me.
They do it all the time in America, and there's how do they know how did they get my number?
Oh, they know everything. They know. I'm kind of fine about this, and I'm still wondering what they're doing it for. What's the reason behind it? But I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to let the alarm do its thing, because then if it happens again, you won't be too scared.
Yeah,
you know?
And also if you don't want it, you can turn your phone off. They did say that.
They did.
So
exactly.
Is it 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
Imagine if you're out somewhere busy, everyone's phone is going to do the same. I kind of want to be
somewhere and hear it all go off.
Because that's what people are going to do, aren't they? We're going to see it all over TikTok.
Should we do that?
Where would we go?
We could meet for a little drink, couldn't we?
Any excuse.
Yeah, we could meet for a little drink and do that. Oh, someone's ringing me.
Talking about... Oh, no, we're going to do this next, actually. I've just thought of something else.
Yes. Oh, just quickly as well.
Go on.
What's going on? Have you seen Obsession?
No.
This is on Netflix. It's a new series. Everybody's talking about it. I've seen the first episode. I think I'm just kind of like going between that and maths at the moment. So the guy, what's the guy's name? I did just Google him, but then I've got Sanpanku Eyes now on there. I
wonder if there's anyone called Sanpanku Eyes.
Yeah, or just Sanpanku. Richard Armitage is in Obsession, good-looking older guy. So basically, the plot line is, and this won't ruin it for anybody. He's a father, and he has an affair with his son's fiancée.
Okay.
So they kind of meet, and it's just like chemistry from the start. The get-go, the sexual, chemistry is just there. But it's very risque sort of thing you wouldn't want to sit and watch with your kids or your mum, sort of thing.
God,
in fact, on TikTok, people have put like different timings and stuff where you go, right, you don't want to be watching this with your mum or dad or that kind of thing. But there's a pillow scene that everyone's talking about. I haven't seen this yet. Essentially, he's in a hotel room with his son's fiancée and, stuff's going on.
There's a pillow. Don't tell me what happens with the pillow.
I'm not going to tell you what happens with the pillow, but everyone is obsessed with this pillow scene. I might watch it tonight.
I was going to say, I can't believe you've not watched it. I can't believe you haven't fast forwarded to it.
Yeah, get rid of all the other bits. Let's just fast forward to the pillow scene.
Now, just quickly before we do our mate, obviously this season we have some new sponsors, Casa and Peak Edge Hotel being one of them.
Yes.
Now, we love a character, don't we? We love meeting people.
We live for a character that's sort of odder or more out there or just interesting.
Different opinions, yeah.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Different lifestyles. And at Casa, we've met the lovely Dawn.
Yes.
Now, how would you describe Dawn?
I would describe Dawn as a beautiful, amazing hurricane. Yeah, that's how I describe her. She comes at you. She comes at you, and you know about it.
Oh, we love her, don't we?
Yeah, we always enjoy our coffees and little chats with her.
We went for a meeting. We've been for several meetings there. First of all, we love the bar in Casa. Like, if ever we have a meeting, we're like, Barca Bar Dawn? Yep.
Can we just say, though, as well, right? It's very underrated, I feel. Like, if you live in Derbyshire, like, it's a really nice bar. We say it every time we go in. It's very Instagrammable.
Very.
Looks very nice. The service is great in there. The wine, the cocktails, always really good. Coffees, yeah,
coffee always comes with a biscuit. And if you want another biscuit, just ask her, bring you another biscuit.
I am here for places that give you a free biscuit with your coffee.
So we meet Dawn there because it's one of our favourite places. And do you remember we got on to perimenopause and menopause? She is the font of all knowledge of hormones.
I mean, she knew her stuff. We should get her on the podcast talking about it.
Yes. I mean, I could have listened to her all day. I mean, I think Dawn could probably talk all day.
Oh,
She's not...
She loves a chin wag.
She loves a chin wag, yeah. So we're actually going to meet her today, which I'm very excited about.
I know, but do you know what my only worry is? I've only got a half an hour window today because I have to leave for the school run. Now, Dawn loves a chat.
Yeah.
We love a chat.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get out of there in half an hour.
I think you're going to be late for the school run.
I think I'm going to be late and I'm going to have to leave you there because I'm going to, have to. But Dawn's very she's very well-to-do, speaks very well, had some very good jobs, knows everybody.
She likes a bath.
Likes a bath.
And a gin and tonic.
Yeah, likes a wine. I mean, she's our kind of gal, basically.
She definitely is. Mate.
So we were reunited yesterday. You were sort of like a bit all over the place and jet lagged and tired and was trying to stay up but didn't quite know what was going on. So we did the pod yesterday and I really wanted us to go to a pub because it was a nice sunny day. I'm back with my best mate. I was like, let's go for a wine. So we did go to a bar. You didn't have a wine though, did you?
No, I think it would have tipped me over the edge somewhat.
Yeah.
But first thing I want to say before we get on to you is the people in the pub. I couldn't believe it.
So it was 2:00, right? On what day was it yesterday? A Wednesday afternoon. Do these people not have jobs? Do they not work? Are they not on school runs?
I mean, I know we were in there. So
that's irrelevant. That is irrelevant.
But it wasn't. It was just like, I don't know, it felt like a Saturday.
It felt like a bank holiday to me. People were quite dressed up and they were having wine.
Yeah, more people kept coming in. And it was a little bit like, have we missed something? Have we missed that it's some sort of celebration
Is it a
day?
public holiday that we didn't know about? But no, it was a normal Wednesday afternoon. I mean, I'm kind of here for
fair
it.
play.
It got me all a bit giddy though because the sun was out, you were back, people were in a bar. I thought, let's go.
I did just have a coffee. You had a rosé, and I think if I'd have gone, let's have another, you would have stayed in there. Oh, you'd have,
100%. I got the taste for it yesterday, and I had one. And I mean, I'm not a massive drinker, but I had one. I thought, I want another.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to just,
Yeah. Well, I escaped because I could tell Becky was. I was like, right, I'm going to go.
You making it sound like I'm holding you hostage. You stay and you order a wine and you enjoy it.
So I had to go and get my 14-year-old's acrylics soaked off, right? So I had to go and do that. Left you, and as she was getting her nails soaked off, this was probably about 45 minutes later, I think. I messaged you jokingly going, are you in a pub garden somewhere? And literally got a photo straight back of Becky in a pub garden, kind of a pub garden with a rosé and a mysterious hand, a man's
There was
hand.
a male hand in the picture. So obviously Laura was actually like choking over this.
I was like, who's that? So and you've said guess, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna. But I that's actually the first person I guessed.
You got it bang on, yeah.
But I thought, well, fair play. She's roped him in.
I did. So it was lovely Ricky from Pizza Pie, who we do quite a lot of work with. And he won't mind me saying this. So as I was leaving you at the pub, or we were sort of leaving, I was driving off and I thought, I'm not ready to go home and sit in my house. I want to be out in the sunshine somewhere, having another rosé with someone. And I thought,
With anyone.
Anyone. I thought,
anyone.
Who will be around? And normally I'd think of my friend Dave.
Yes.
I'd always go, Dave will be up for it.
Yeah.
However, he's abroad at the moment. So I thought,
Right.
Dave's not here. Laura's got adulting to do. I thought, who? And I thought, Ricky from Pizza Pie. And I knew he'd be working. So I thought, oh, will he? And I thought, nah, he'll be up for it. So text him straight away.
We know they do a good pale rosé.
They do a great pale rosé.
Yeah.
So, I mean, literally, he was like, yep, come in. Straight away, I thought, yes, perfect. So I went to see him at work. He kind of like clocked off for an hour or so. And we sat and we had a drink outside.
Nice.
It was, oh, mate, it was banging.
Yeah. And then you went home for a little nap.
Well, the thing is with me, right, I get very overexcited about daytime drinking. So I'm a bit like, yay, guys, let's go, get the drinks in. Shall we do shots? Way? But then the reality is, after 2 rosés, I start to feel myself slipping away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I speak on then. All right, see ya. And I have to leave and I have to go home. So I had 1 drink with you, 1 drink with Ricky. I had a quick pizza at Pizza Pie as well because I was hungry by this point. And I was like, oh, gotta go, see ya. So I went home and I fell asleep.
Tough day, love.
Do you know what, though? I love a bit of day drinking in the sunshine and we need to do more of it. So this is the start of the fun summer, Law.
It's fun summer,
Yay,
guys.
Who's with us?